Too many times we feel that in order for us to praise God, we have to have it in our hand. But can I give somebody some help tonight? Sometimes you got to praise God on credit. You got to praise God with a praise on layaway. That means I got a miracle on layaway. I haven't got it yet, but I'm going to act like I got it right now. I need somebody that's crazy enough to know that by the time I get back to my home, that a door's going to be open. I'm not praising God for nothing, but everything that comes out of my mouth is helping for my miracle that's getting ready to come. Give somebody a high five for the third time. Say, neighbor, I still got a praise on the inside. Look at somebody else. Say, neighbor, I still got a praise on the inside. I might be broke, don't have no money, but I do have a praise on the inside. I might have paid all my money just to get to Orlando, but I'm just crazy enough to believe that when I get home, that there's gonna be checks in the mail, money on the ground. Look at somebody, say, neighbor, I believe that God has a miracle with my name on it. There's still some miracles locked up in heaven that I believe that if I lift up my hands in the sanctuary, that God will release a miracle with my name on it. If you believe it, somebody shout yeah! So he talks about, I'm almost done, I'm on my way home, Brother Ben, I'm on my way home. Talks about man's love towards man. And this is what I want to get to. People of the living God, this is not the time to hold grudges. This is not the time to hold hatred inside of you. This is not the time to be mad at somebody, but this is the time to believe God. I don't care what anybody has done to you, but you gotta let it go. Look at somebody, say, neighbor, whatever it is, let it go. So John said, beloved, if God so loved us, we ought to also love one another. My God, grab somebody by the hand and look them right in the eyeballs and say, I'm not tripping with you, and I don't want you tripping with me. Say, but we can both praise God together. Tell somebody else, say, neighbor, it's time to break the walls down. Too many times you got family that don't like one another, preachers that don't like one another, choir members that don't like one another, musicians that don't like one another. But I hear God say, how can you love God who you haven't seen, but hate your brother that you see every day? I got a word for somebody. Tell somebody, whatever you do, don't forget how to love. Tell somebody else, say, neighbor, whatever you do, don't forget how to love. I heard Paul say, who shall separate us from the love of Christ? Shall tribulation, shall distress, shall persecution, famine, or nakedness, nakedness or peril or sword. For as it is written, for thy sake we are killed all the day long. But he said, nay, in all these things we're more than conquerors through him. Then Paul got happy. He said, for I am persuaded that neither death, nor life, nor angels, nor principalities, nor power, nor things present, or things to come, nor height, nor depth, or any other creature shall be able to separate me from the love of God. I heard the song say, I was sinking deep in sin, far from the peaceful shore, very deeply stained within, sinking to rise no more. But the master of the sea heard my despair and cried, and up from the waters he lifted me. Now saved am I. It was love. Give somebody a high five. Say, neighbor, it was love. Look at one more person. Say, neighbor, it was love. Though I speak with angels, tongues of men, and have not love, I'm a scientist, sounding brass, or tinkling cymbal. If I have the gift of prophecy, understand all mysteries and all knowledge, and though I have all faith, so I can remove mountains and have not love, I'm nothing. Even though I bestow all my goods to feed the poor, give my body to be burned and have not love, I'm nothing. If I bestow all my goods, he ends it by saying, love is patient, love is kind, love is puffed up, not puffed up, does not behave itself unseemly, doesn't seek his own, doesn't rejoice in sin, it bears all things, believes all things, hope in all things, endures all things. Then he ends it and said, love never fails. Whatever you do, whatever you do, whatever you do, I said whatever you do. The next song you sing, whatever you do, the next time you preach, whatever you do, the next time you walk into the church, whatever you do, don't forget to love.